Today I would like to do revision on circle for your preparation for the trial exam. SPM Mathematics 2021. Alright, so circle is one of the important topic in SPM exam. So let's go through the important formula for the circle. So basically when circles, they will ask you to find the circumference or perimeter of the circle. That means you need to use a formula. Okay, what is the formula to find the circumference or perimeter of the circle? Is 2 pi r, right? And then if one whole circle is 2 pi r, so if we want to find the arc length, we have to use this formula. Okay, please memorize this formula. Arc length for the circle is theta over 360 times the 2 pi r, right? That is circumference. Okay, now for area of the circle, let's say I want to find the area for one whole circle, alright, is pi r squared. But if area of the sector is subtended by the angle theta, then the area of the sector formula is theta over 360 times with the pi r squared. So these are the two important formula you must memorize. Okay, you all must memorize the formula, or formula will be given, but I'm not sure whether they will give you in this form or not. So with this formula you can solve all the question. Alright, let's say I want to find the perimeter for the whole diagram. Sometimes they will ask you area of the shaded region. Depends, it can be whole diagram, it can be shaded region. So if whole diagram means that you have to find the arc length, which is PQ, and also NR. For these two, you have to use a formula for the arc length, which is theta over 360 times 2 pi r. Alright, so for QP is the arc, for NR also is the arc. So how to find the angle? Since this is 90 quadrant, right? So the balance should be 90 minus 60. So it should be 30. So the NR is the arc length. So I'm going to write the NR is here. So the formula is theta over, this is the angle, right? So the theta here is 30 degree. Theta over 360 times 2 times pi, and radius is here. Okay, this small radius. So you get 2 over 3. Then the length of arc length QP. Now let's focus to the angle here. This angle, right, is 60. So you take 60 times 2 times pi. But remember, the radius, focus to the radius is 14. Okay, you can press your calculator. And perimeter of the whole diagram. Okay, the whole diagram, that means we are going to find the whole diagram. Let's highlight the perimeter for the whole diagram. So you need to be very careful with the whole diagram or shaded region. If whole diagram, that means we need to find we start with the ON. Okay, use the red one. ON is 7, right? This 7. And then NR we got already 3/2, right? And plus this one is, because R is the midpoint, so it should be 7 here. Here 7. Alright, here 3. Just now we have 3/2 for the arc length. 3/2 for this one. And then we also have this one, which is just now we have 14/2. Okay, and finally we have this one, which is 14. Okay, which is 14 the radius, 14/2. So we add all the length, That is the perimeter for the whole diagram, which is 46 1/3. Give your answer in mixed fraction is better, right? Okay, now if I want to find the area, that means I have to find the area for the small one, for this sector, and then I have to find the area for the big one, this sector first. Then I have to minus out the sector inside 60 degree, right? Okay, so let's find the sector be 30 degree times with the pi r square. Use the right radius, so answer is 12/5/6. Then area for the small sector inside, okay, 60/360 degree, pi radius is 7, so 25 2/3. And then area for the bigger sector, which is in red color one. Okay, let me highlight the whole sector here. The radius is 14, angle is 60. So we have the answer here, which is 60 times 260 times 22/7 times 14 square. So we got 102 2/3. So because we want the shaded region, so we have to take the blue one, and then we have to minus out the yellow one. Okay, let me highlight. We have to minus out the yellow one, this one. Okay, so we have green, we have yellow, we have blue. So we have to take the blue one, which is the 102 2/3. We have to minus out this one we don't want, and then we have to plus with the 12/5/6. So finally our answer will be 89/5/6, and it must be in mixed fraction. Okay, it's better to leave your answer in mixed fraction, 89/5/6. Alright, so that is how you solve the question involving circle for the SPM exam. Alright, so let's discuss one question. Okay, we read the question, then we do the solving problem. So in SPM exam, you will see question like this maybe. Okay, they'll give the some sort like story. So let's read out the story. Abu wants to buy a coil of wire. Okay, a coil wire to build a fence around his garden. The shaded area in diagram 1 show the area that need to be covered by the coil. Okay, use pi equal to 22/7. Calculate the total cost that Abu need to buy the coil if 1 meter of coil is 2 ringgit 50 cent. The length of the area is 2 times of its width. Okay, so after you read the question, you must try to write the important information. Okay, important information is something to do with the length of the coil of wire, right? So you have to try to list down all the important keywords before you can solve it. So that's called understanding of the question, right? So we're going to understand of the question. So now let's try to solve it together. So we have the coil of wire is going to fence around the garden. Okay, the shaded area in the diagram 1, okay, shows the area that need to be covered by the coil. That means we are going to cover by the coil for this part. This is the arc length, and this is 90, right? Okay, so before that we need to try to find the circumference. Like when you talk about wire, is always something to do with the length of the wire. So we want to find this length. Okay, Then we have to use a formula. This is 90 degree, right? This is 10 meter, and then this one is, okay, let's say perimeter. We want to find the perimeter, right? So we have to write down carefully all the important information first. Alright, so we read the question first. Shaded area, okay. The information here is this is a rectangle, right? The question did mention rectangle. Okay. Alright, so we just try to use a formula for arc length is equal to 90. Why 90? Because this is a quadrant, right? 90 over 360 times 2 times pi times the radius, which is 10. Okay, times 10. Okay, so let me write down here. I'm going to find the arc length for this part. So let me write down. Arc length is equal to 90 degree over 360 times 2 times pi times the radius is 7. This is radius, huh? Okay, so we have found the arc length, and then this is 10, right? So this one is the length given. Let's see the length given or not. They will give you the information from the question. 5 meter, right? See or not here? So small, right? So this is 5. Okay, let's write down 5. Okay, you can see that this is the right angle triangle. So you are asking to find this one, because this one we need to fence using the wire, right? So we will find the x, which is using Pythagoras theorem, is 10 square minus 5 square plus. It's not minus, plus. So answer is 100 plus 25, right? 125. So that means the length there is 125 square root. Okay, so you can write down here, this is square root 125. Okay, so we need this part. Okay, this one is 15, because here is 5, here is 15, and this one is a midpoint, here 10, here 10, right? Okay, so the perimeter is length of the wire, so you have to take the 10 plus the 15 plus square root 125, and then you plus with the arc length here. Okay, let's write down. So the the working will be perimeter, that for the coil of the wire, okay, is 90 degree over 360 degree times 2 times pi times the radius, and then just now we have square root 125, and then we have 10, and we have 15, right? So the total perimeter, we write in words, is equal to, if you press your calculator, now let's press the calculator. Do you have calculator? Now you're trying to press a calculator and give me the answer. Let me find my calculator. Yeah, I got a calculator. Okay, let's calculate together. We have the 90. Okay, 90 over 360 equal first times 2 times 2 over 7, right? And then times 10. So I have 110 over 7 plus square root 125 plus 25. Okay, so I plus the 25 first. I plus the square root 125. So the answer is 51.89. Okay, so this is the answer for the perimeter of the coil of the wire. Okay, coil of wire. The unit, normally we use meter, right? Unit. Okay, we follow the question. 1 meter of the coil is 2 ringgit 50 cent. So we have 51.89 meter. So if we want to buy the 51.89 meter, we will calculate the cost. So we take 51.89 times 2 ringgit 50 cent. Okay, times 2 ringgit 50 cent. So the answer is 129.74. So then we write the answer nicely in currency ringgit Malaysia 129.74. Okay, this is the total money need to spend. Okay, to buy the wire, or we can say total cost Abu need to spend to buy the wire to fence around his garden. Okay, so the total cost is 129.74. Okay, so this is my sharing for today. I try my best to share consistently. Okay, till then, bye bye and have a nice day.